Omera,
Talk to me. We have to be
we
seen.
must be seen.
Don't joke. Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilots enter a pod? Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
2 times I've called your name.
Yes.
How are you, Ali?
Niko salama.
Looking good.
Looking good as well.
Quiva ndo yako.
Yes, I like your afro shirt.
Thank you, Ali.
Whether this is your trademark.
A little bit. I think this is my... I do like the feel to
And
it.
you always have like the Kalefti thing.
Yeah.
Like MJ.
Do you know what I prefer? I like having that subtle kind of notice there that tells you, do you know what, this is African.
We must be seen.
You have to.
We must be seen.
Whether we're in Keny or
Omera,
Talk to me, we have to be
we
seen.
must be seen.
Don't joke. How are you, Ali?
Me, iko sawa. I'm
Happy
so
Labor Day.
excited. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Madaraka Day.
Happy Madaraka Day.
Ali. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy upcoming Mashuja Day.
Resist. Reject.
Talk to me, Ali.
So,
Yes.
last we were discussing about being gamud. When now, it's the steps where it starts rolling towards marriage.
Right.
And we left it at where we've been gamud. We've now been taken into the village of the suitor.
Right.
And I've gone with my buddies. And we've surveyed. And one of the reasons as to why that would be done is to check who you're marrying into. How is this family like? Do they have enough land? Can they provide? Are they jajokes or not? But most importantly, are you related to them?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So why was it important that you do not marry into your clan?
So first of all, it was very prestigious to marry as far away from your clan as possible. It was seen as this super powerful thing.
The Nyadi. Is it Nyadi?
Yeah, Nyadi.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was seen as a really prestigious thing to marry somebody as far away from your clan as possible.
Because it means you put in a lot of effort.
You put in a lot of effort to ensure that you're not of the same clan, you're not related.
Aha.
Right?
Yes.
Now, one of the reasons, by the way, do you remember the way we said in our other episodes, we think that our Luo elders were onto something scientific.
Yes.
I think that this was somewhat biological.
True.
And scientific, right? You don't marry from within your clan because you're related.
You have the same similar gene pool.
Similar genes. So if you, for example, get sickle cell, you will.
It keeps rotating.
Yes. So your lineage will kind of die, right?
Yes.
Or if you are of, it is said that biologically, if you are of the same kind of genealogy and you remarry within the same, if you get malaria or these tough diseases, your immunity is not as strong. So
and also chances of disability are high.
And that too.
Yeah.
So it was a way of ensuring that you do not marry within the clan. You go and marry as far away from your clan as possible. And do you remember who you're looking for out there?
Yes.
Who?
The best, the most beautiful.
That they have.
Yes.
Yes, so that the men in that village also put some respect of your name. They see you and they say, Kikimutu.
Yeah.
Do you know those people that hate on you? They hate
you, but they love you secretly.
They hate you because you have something they like.
Yes.
They hate you because you're doing something they cannot.
Hapo kuna undertones za admiration.
They hate you because there's something very precious that you have that they can't have.
Yes.
Haters are good.
Yes.
Yeah. So you had to marry as far away from your clan.
Okay.
Ali, do you know that this feminism that people talk about, do you know that it became kitambo?
You guys were pioneers.
Do you remember that author or academician, Stephen Ombenyo?
The one you mentioned in the last episode.
Stephen Ombenya. Yes,
Yes.
he wrote about the Luo of Kenya, Luo people of Kenya, Luo
Yes.
people. He talks about how all Luo clans were named after a who?
After a woman.
A woman.
After a woman.
Never a man.
Ah.
Yes. All the Luo clans were named after a woman.
So an example would be what? Like Jock.
So for example, if your name is Akinyi,
Yes.
so there will be
So my clan would be
Unjoka Akinyi.
Joka King.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
so if you're Adhiambo, Unjoka Adhiambo.
Joka Adhiambo.
Yes. Yes. Joka Atieno.
I like that.
Joka Achieng.
Power to
Yes,
that.
because
I like
you all
that.
come from the womb of this woman.
You come from the woman.
This woman, yes.
Uh-huh.
She developed the clan.
Okay, so wait. So if clans were named after the women,
Right.
does that mean then women were heavily influenced the governance of the clan?
Get ready, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get
Ali.
ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. I want you to jump.
So, women were at the forefront of governing the clan.
Okay.
The men were meant to provide. The men
Okay.
would go to hunt or bring the fish. But whoever was in control or whoever was in charge of making sure that this ran well in the community were women.
So the women hao ndio walikuwa wa redistribute resources.
Yes. They would redistribute resources. They would take care of the dero. Do you know what dero is?
What is
The
dero?
granary.
Where you store your
Where you
grains.
store your grains.
Yes.
Dero,
Uh-huh.
that was left to a woman. She would make sure that if the village or the homestead were to take any grains from there, it was in charge of a man. The men did not involve themselves in those matters, kitchen and how much food should be cooked, governance was all left.
Food security minister.
Correct. Correct.
Wow.
Ali, there's a quick fact here.
Yes.
I know we're still, you've not been gamoed yet.
Yes.
But you need to know, Ali,
Yeah.
I need to reassure you that if you're ever gamoed,
Yeah.
you will never lose your title. In Luo culture, we
So
will
I will
welcome
always be
you
Ali.
as a woman. You will never lose your title.
So what do you
You
mean
never
I will
lose
never
your
lose
name.
it?
You
Like
will not-
I don't have to drop my name and
You
pick my
do
husband's.
not drop your name. No.
Power to that.
Resist.
Naona nikitafuta
Gen
mjabe very
Z.
fast.
Yes. So if you're to date a Luo man
Yeah.
and you're Nyagem,
Yes.
you will forever be Nyargem.
I like that.
So for example, my mom, my
Yes.
late mom,
Yes.
came from Kano.
Yes.
My father comes from Gem.
Yes.
You don't just all of a sudden change and now you become Nyagem. No.
You'll always be Nyagem.
Nyakano.
Oh, sorry, Nyakano.
She's
sorry.
from Kano.
Yes.
My other mom,
Yeah.
she's come from Imbo, the other
So
side of
she's
Loka.
Nyaimbo.
Imbo. If you've come from the other side of the shores of the lake, now you're called
Nyaloka.
Nyaloka. Yes. You've come from Loka. So you never lose your title.
I like that.
Yes.
You know why? Because I believe we come from our parents, and if I was to take my husband's name, that means I am coming from him. Does that make sense? Doesn't make sense to me actually.
No.
I came from my parents. So wacha nibaki tu kama Ali. If I go to an Odhiambo, I will just be Ali.
Yes.
I will forever be Ali.
Yes.
My children can decide to take Odhiambo because they come from him.
Right.
But no.
Never.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't advocate for dropping your surname for your husband
It's
because you
tricky.
don't come from him. You come from your parents. You're of your parents. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I like that. So you're forever from wherever you came from. So even if you marry, if I'm from Imbo and I marry into Gem, I will always be Nyaimbo.
Imbo.
And so does that mean even the surname, I don't have to pick my husband's surname?
Do you know, I am not very sure because the idea of picking people's surnames, these things came
It's
with
European.
Christianity. Yes, so
It's
they
a-
came
it's-
with
it's a
the
white thing.
onset of the missionaries and Christianity because when you came from Imbo, you are always Nyaimbo. Yeah, so this idea of getting somebody's name is a culture that was developed with the onset of Christianity.
It's not ours.
No. You will always be Nyaimbo. If your name is
Na vile
Achieng,
wase wanafanyanga bidii mpaka inabadilika kwa ID.
Ali Nyaturkana will forever be your name. Yes.
I love that because me, I will forever be Nyaturkana.
Yes. Ali Nyaloka. Kwanza you be.
Me, I'm Nyaloka because I'm from across.
Ali Nyaloka.
Hapo sawa.
Yeah.
Sasa niambie.
So now, Ali, by the way, interestingly, so you've already been gamoed.
Yes.
Now,
yes,
they've sent those people who are coming in to do pelelezi.
Yes.
They've discovered that, okay, so this is it. These guys are going to take good care of our woman or not. Or if situations are tricky, they would have to be leveraged. Because at the end of the day, there's no perfect environment to live. So there's got to be
give and take.
Give and take, right? Now they had to make preparations to come and officially introduce themselves to your homestead. Alisema shangwe na vigelegele. Hukusema.
Shangwe na vigelegele.
Boss. This one, I don't know if you've ever been to a Luo Dowry or a Luo. Yeah, a Luo.
I've attended a Nyombo.
Nyombo. That was the word I was coming
Nyombo?
to. Yes.
Yes.
Have you been to a Nyombo?
I've been to like 2 or 3 Nyombos.
Tell me about it.
What I know is we went, this one's happened together, like on a Friday and Saturday.
Right.
So on Friday was when the men came in the evening with the cows. And then I remember they come in the evening because even me, I was like, why are they coming June? They came around going to 6 and they brought the cows in. And I remember that the suitor, the guy who was coming to marry, slept in the Simba of the bride's brother. And then the whole night we partied and danced and made merry. And then in the morning, they had the negotiations. And I remember there was the eating, and the man had to eat fast before the men he had come with, before they could eat. So the groom had to eat fast, and then everybody else then could eat. What else did I pick out? And then, then they were married. And then shangwe na vigelegele.
Yes. So Ali Nyombo. Hey, boss. So Nyombo is very interesting because so if I'm coming to your village to Gamo you, to Nyombo you, to pay dowry.
Yes.
When I come to your village, first of all, whatever you prepare for me, I would have to eat everything. I have to taste everything that is cooked in your village.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay.
But this is going further in. Ali, I need to tell you something. I need to ask you something.
Yeah.
You know Luos very well.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
And I think you will pass this test.
Yes.
What do you think is the most important food amongst the Luos traditionally?
Chicken.
Ali, uko na cheat sheet hapa.
Nyadhi.
You did that thing.
Nyadhi.
Nyadhi. It is chicken.
Chicken, yes.
Do you know
not fish.
Yes, a lot of people think it's fish.
It's chicken.
It is not fish.
I learned it from those nyombos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Ali, before that chicken is served to me as a person who's coming to Nyombo you, where? I can't just come into your village, take the best of your village, and then I'm served chicken just like that. Foie.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is not Serkal. Kwani mimi ni MP.
No.
No, the chicken, I've got to work for that chicken. I have to. The level of negotiations that would have to take place before the chicken is served at my... Ali, I can tell you, I can eat a whole bull before I grab a piece of chicken. Before I'm served a piece of chicken.
So the chicken, when chicken is served, because usually it comes towards the end, it means we have agreed.
This is the covenant.
Seals the deal.
This is the covenant. The chicken is the covenant. Yes.
Okay, so the chicken to you is what the muratina is to the Kikuyus, or like what?
Oh, the Kikuyus have muratina.
Because I know for them, when you're being brought together, then you drink you drink the traditional alcohol. Even for the Kambas, kaluvu, they call it kaluvu.
Right.
When now that you take that and the fermented porridge, that's when now the two have been brought together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for you guys, it's the chicken. Aha.
So now, Ali, before this nyombo,
Yes.
there's that other thing that's called, the way you sent those auditors to come to my village.
Yes.
So that's called ngeodala.
Ngeodala.
So, ngeyo. Yeah,
Ngeyo.
knowing the village.
Ngeodala.
So they come in and they do the upelelezi. Part of this upelelezi is they're also sending udaku uko. So they know how they can leverage this dowry situation.
Oh, strategy. I like that.
So by the time I come to Nyombo, they kind of come prepared. Ali,
Yes.
do you know who comes with, I cannot come. So you and I are courting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now, you remember I had an entourage of people that came and grabbed you by force.
True.
Or so-called, in quotes, by force, and
Yes.
Gamo you at that time.
Yes.
Do you know when I'm coming to Nyombo, I'll probably have to come with them and another bigger battalion.
Yes.
Yes, I have to bring my entourage.
Yes. You have to bring like now your older mates.
I like that you said that because that's very true.
Yes.
When I come to your village to now seek officially your hand in marriage,
Yeah.
I am not allowed to speak at all. I do not say a word.
Oh.
Nimekata pale kama mafia.
Oh, yes, yes. So they talk for you. They negotiate for you.
Even if I have to speak to your parents or the people who are going to bestow you onto me,
Unapitisha.
it has to be through a channel. So it's like those mafia movies that you watch where the other guy talks and they put the negotiation, they put the big briefcase on the table, and then the other guy comes back and says,
Yeah.
and I say, oh, give them a deal. Then he takes another briefcase, lays it on the table, he's sent back. This is exactly the same situation.
Yes, yes, yes.
When I come to your village, first I have to be accompanied by either, it has to be an elder person from my village. A lot of times it was either my dad or even my uncle or an older cousin who will speak on my behalf because they're selling me as the good person.
Yes.
And I almost think this was for accountability reasons.
Yes.
So if there's ever a situation that goes wrong in future, the elders can talk to each other and say, remember that time you said that Jatelo, the
You're the
Kikombe,
one who vouched for this young man.
You said the Kikombe was this and this kind of person. Why the heck is this happening to our daughter?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see, the community was sort of organized in an origin. It was quite organized, right?
Yes.
They had the future in mind already.
Yes.
Prepared.
Yes.
So Ali, I wasn't allowed to talk. I had to negotiate, and during this negotiation, we were negotiating for dowry.
Yes.
And dowry was always so given in form of
cattle.
Cattle.
Did you guys keep goats?
Sometimes. Rombo. Rombo was there was a DL. DL is the goat. Rombo is the sheep. And then there was Dero. Boss. Ali, so when I come to Nyombo,
yes,
and I'm coming to your village,
man,
I had to bring, it was almost in traditional, ndani kabisa. It has to be the blackest bull, the biggest bull,
the meanest
the one
bull,
the meanest bull, that would be at the forefront. The one with the horns locking downwards like this. Do you know those bulls? Because this was a symbol that we are also giving our best for your best.
I like that.
Yeah. I had to bring the ile niko na mapembe chini, like the ones going downwards.
Like, cause those are seen as the most fertile, that Yeah.
It's a symbol of power.
Yes.
So we're transferring power to each other. So you're coming to grow our clan
as we are growing yours.
As we grow your clan. Yes.
I like that.
And it's just during these negotiations that these bulls will take part. Now, it's not been given yet.
No.
It's just a proposal.
It's a discussion.
The finance bill.
Yes. By the way, the finance bill. Yeah.
Yes. So it's being prepared for you to come in.
Yeah.
It's at this time. And for you, when we come to your village, do you think that Ali is there at the table also negotiating, saying, oh...
No.
Where do you think Ali would be?
Preparing the food that would be served to you.
Now, remember I told you that I would have to taste everything.
Before anyone else.
Ali, if anybody tastes food before me, hey, boss.
Chira? Is that chira or is just...
I'm not sure if it's chira.
Or negotiation
but that could
stop.
be cuero.
Cuero.
Cuero is... It's like the same WhatsApp level with chira.
But not exactly chira.
Exactly. So those people were seen as one, ukona madarao. You're looking down, you despise...
It's not your moment.
This is not your moment.
It's not your moment.
This is my moment.
Why are you taking the spotlight?
Thank you.
Why are you interrupting my interview?
Who is this guy? Nanu.
You.
Why between my nyombo you coming to test before me?
Oh,
I hate you.
Yes. So it's the groom.
I had to taste everything first. From a pot, a keo, bo, mrenda, kwand bell, aluru. Do you know aluru? Aluru ilikuwa nini? Quails. Those on aluru. People used to hunt them with the fair. We called it katonja.
Katonja.
But it evolved to fair. So you would have to taste everything, whether you like it or not, whether it's got spices or not, whether the ugali is well done or not, whether the soup is thick or not.
Why was it that the groom has to taste before anybody else eats anything? It's first him.
Because the food is coming from the bride. This is the woman that will cook you food forever. And this is the food that they're likely to cook for you forever. Or you have another recipe that you bring into the table.
No.
If there's another recipe, it's probably from his mom. So your mom-in-law.
Yes.
Like so this was you. I am showing respect for your family and saying whatever comes to the table,
I will eat. Guy.
Ali, woe unto you, unto me, sorry. Mimi kama mujinga, I find something very delicious. For example, they bring beef steak and ribs. They bring ribs that just slides off the rib, and I eat all of it. So I'm too full to
continue.
Try the chicken that will come in future.
It's over.
Kwisha wewe.
It's over. Unarudi drawing board.
Finance bill will
Rejected. Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are here, we are discussing. With upon agreement is when then the chicken is served. Upon agreement of the dowry.
A year.
And
they say a year, like I've agreed.
A year.
A year. A year means I've agreed. We've agreed.
Yes. Then that's when the chicken is served.
When the dowry negotiations are done.
Yes.
And then we've all agreed and we've come to a conclusion that this is the right dowry.
Yeah.
And you see that bull?
Yeah.
They've kind of done an audit for it.
Yes. Yes.
Ona imali.
Yes.
Yanga.
Yes.
Then the chicken is served from whatever it will be. From the kitchen of your mom.
Now, quick question.
Go on.
Before we close up the session.
Yes.
So, you came with your uncles, your older mates,
right.
and some of your young friends, right?
Right.
Then who's representing me as a bride in these negotiations?
Now, this is a tricky one because I was never sure. I was never sure here. But I'm certain that there were always elders from your end.
Male elders?
Mostly. This one is a tricky for me. I'm not sure if the grandparents were there as well. And at what point they came in. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So this one I have to look into.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or you could tell us in the comments. If you know, by the way.
That would be
you
a good
tell
one.
us in the comments.
Or comments.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Because
Yes.
I would want to know then who also represents the girl side and were women involved in that process?
I want to imagine that were women, because do you know, in Luo customs, in Luo culture, when a man has a very tough situation, they often sought advice from their mom, their wife, a lot of times their first or last wife. Yes, their grandparents. So chances are that these elders often checked with the
grandma,
with the older women in the
Before
village
before
coming to this table, and they will say, set this at this price, or set this at this amount of
amount of cows, this amount of sheep.
this amount of head of cattle, or this amount of sheep. Chances
like
are, I'm not
that.
sure. I'll have to look into it.
Okay.
But it would make sense that way, because remember we said that every clan was named after
a woman.
So we are Joka Achieng. Yeah. So for example, usually the people from Kano, they always call us Jokarispa, which was what my mom said. Yeah. Jokarispa.
Okay.
Jokachieng.
Okay.
Yes.
This is interesting.
Ali.
Yes.
Mbwekse.
Mbwekse. No. Gota tulisema ni
Macabich.
Macabich.
Ali, Macabich. Macabich ni moja.
Macabich.
Macabich. Yes. Ali.
Yes, the Kikombe.
Ali.
The Kikombe.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilots enter a pond? Two strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
And thank you for being here.